Yo, what's going on? Today I'm going to be going through the ultimate beginner's guide to Bubblegum Sim Infinity. And here's what you need to know. So when you start out the game, you're going to do what you normally would do. You're going to blow your bubbles. You're going to sell your bubbles. Whatnot, right? Then you're going to work your way up, buying these one at a time until I think you want to get storage, I'd say, of at least Chewy or Epic. And then what you're going to want to do is work your way up to this first island up here. I have bubble gravity off. You're going to work your way up to this first island up here, which would be the floating island. This gives you a new egg, which is the spiky egg, which will give you the emerald golem, which is a great pet to start, and it also gives you the spinny wheel, which is always good to have. Right here. It also allows you to have this chest, which gives you some of your first coins potions. As you work your way up, you're just gonna keep hatching eggs and keep getting pets, right? That's what you want to do. You want to get pets as much as you can. The Emerald Golem is a great pet to start with, but you don't want to spend too much time trying to get like a full team of them or anything. Go ahead and try and get better gum in better flavors, right? And then eventually you can work your way up to the next island after the floating island, which is, I can get up here. Pretty sure this is called space or something like that. It's the space island, and this gives you mastery. Mastery is very, very useful. I assume that not many people want to be pay to win. I myself am a little bit, but this gives you access to playtime rewards, shiny pets, and pet equips. And if you go further down the line, eventually it will give you egg hatches. It gives you more eggs that you can hatch. The buffs is also beneficial, not as much as the pet one. And then the shops, you'll unlock better shop stuff on the way. I wouldn't worry about the shop stuff just yet, because even once you do unlock shops, you won't be able to open much of that stuff. So this place gives you new gum. It's great to have. It also gives you new storage, and this is a great place to start getting new stuff. Doggy jump is good. It gives you prizes right here, like you can see. Nothing too special. Go ahead and work and try and get some of these inferno dragons. If you can, get maybe a flying pig or a unicorn over here, but you don't necessarily have to. Your goal as a beginner is just to jump all these islands. So once you feel like you have enough jump speed that you're not going to just be burdening yourself to get up here even further, I would go ahead and start jumping to this next island, which is a very good island for beginners, because this is where you unlock the 5 times sell. And the 5 times sell is gonna help it like unbelievably so, because like your goal at this point is just to get more of these gums, and the more of these gums that you get, the higher you're gonna be able to jump and the faster you're gonna be able to jump. So I'm gonna go to the next island, and once you get to this island, remember you're still getting pets from the new eggs, you're still doing all this. Once I get to this next island, this is where the things start to really open up. You unlock pet enchantments. You unlock all 3 of these eggs, which these are very good starter eggs. Demonic Hydra is the best starter pet that you can get. The virus is also good. This null void is too rare. I wouldn't even bother opening this egg at first. You could for the Dark Phoenix and the Neon Elemental, but at that point I would just go for the Green Hydra or the Inferno Cube. Inferno cubes are great. I used Inferno cubes for a long time until I got green hydras and demonic hydras. So that's a good idea. This is your first market that you unlock. It's good, but it's very expensive, and as an early game player, you're not going to be able to afford much of this stuff. So, I wouldn't worry about this right now as a beginner. I'm just going to go ahead and buy it all out. I need some more potions. Over here, here's the pet enchanter. You won't be able to use this too much, and you don't want to spend your time, you don't want to waste your time on this stuff yet. But what this does is it gives your pets different enchantments. It could be good for you if you have the patience to wait, which I don't. But yes, it's very good. The chances are rough. If you don't have a lot of reroll orbs or a lot of gens, it's going to be challenging. And this is the next most important part. Once you get to a place that's comfortable, you're going to jump up to this Zen Island. This is the last island on the map. And by now, you should have a bunch of potions. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to get the Coins Evolved potion. You're going to use one of those, and you're also going to use golden orbs. Okay? You should have enough. All right? And you're going to start walking around and collecting all of this stuff here. Okay? And that's going to give you the most coins that you can possibly get in the game. While you're doing that, you unlock the Gem Genie, which is a great way to get potions early. Like you find a good quest that you think you can do that gives good rewards, and you just go ahead and do it. But yeah, you want to collect all of these things around here. The Coins Evolved is 500% coins. And the golden orb helps for respawns, or like helps for these pickups things here to respawn quicker on the island that you're at. So it's a great way to get that. And the more coins that you get, the more eggs that you're going to be able to open. And as an early game player, you want to try and unlock this index, right? This trio cube, the extra 50% luck, and the 50% shiny luck. You want to try and get this. So the best way to get this would be to go, once you have enough coins, right? You want to have a lot. You come down here and you open this infinity egg as much as you can. This infinity egg gives you the best chance to get legendaries. It is not good for secrets though. Remember that. You do not want to open the infinity egg for secrets. So you should be able to get every single pet this way. It may take a while, but you should be able to get every pet that way. But except for this one, the Null Void, because this is a 1 in a million. You're going to want to open this egg specifically. It could take a couple days of hatching to get it. This took forever for me to get because it's 1 in a million chance. I ended up opening 100,000 of these before I ended up getting it, which is pretty rare, pretty lucky, but I did have potions on. So yeah, that would be the goal for that. As an early game player, that would be your best bet to do. Also, just taking advantage of events, taking advantage of the season pass here. I'm gonna go and collect mine. Taking advantage of stuff like this, the competitive stuff. You can pick stuff that you get. This is a great way to get good pets quick. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to claim this so bad, but because of this, I'm gonna claim this and open them up right now. See what we can get. And I got nothing, which is kind of a bummer, but it happens, whatever. But once you get this and once you max out your thing, you're gonna you could get you could get this guy No Void from this, but actually I take back what I said. Hatch this egg to get the Null Void, because if you see, it's also a 2.5% chance from this egg. It's really 2.5% divided by 13 or 11 for the eggs, so that's what you have to expect. So expect that you're not gonna have it's not gonna be super quick. That's what I love about this game, is that not everything's handed to you. You can't just get everything from just playing a little bit. So keep that in mind and have fun. That's what I'll say. Just keep grinding, getting these new eggs, taking advantage of events, and maybe go ahead and invest in a game pass or two if you're going to be playing the game. Get this mastery completed. It's cheap at first, and then it gets super expensive. But having the most eggs that you can do is very important, and you can get gems to buy stuff in that from that Zen Island that I told you about. These quests are great because if you open enough eggs, you can also get an extra hatch, which is really good. So keep that in mind. Keep playing, keep bubbling, and yeah. If you did enjoy this video or thought it was helpful, hit like, hit subscribe, and in the description, I also have my Discord channel link. Just put that into your search bar, and join the Discord. I'm doing giveaways there, and we're trying to build a community over there of people that play this game. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later.